The story of Taiwan's digital human industry begins on July 3rd, 2020, when the International Virtual Human Forum and Asian Hackathon Creation Contest convened at DigiBlock C in the Taipei Digital Industry Park. Guided by Taiwan's Ministry of Economic Affairs and organized by the DigiPlus the Apple office and the Taiwan VTuber Association, with the Institute for Information Industry as executor, the gathering framed its discussion around the concept of digital twins. 4 speakers anchored the agenda: Daniel Gregoire of Halon Entertainment, Takeshi Osaka of Active 8, the Tokyo studio behind Kizuna AI, Norman Wang of Glassbox Technologies, and Tang Shengrong, general manager of Greener Grass Production. Hybrid in format, the forum streamed live to audiences in Japan, Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia, modeling the regional ambitions of Taiwan's nascent virtual human community even at this early stage. That same year, the Kaohsiung-based Innova Medical Technology brought one of the island's first virtual patient applications to international attention. Founded by Tsai Tsuen-Chuan, a pediatrician at Kaohsiung Medical University, alongside Chief Executive Chen Taifang, the company developed the VTXM platform of highly realistic virtual patients for medical training. Sponsored through the Kaohsiung Economic Development Bureau's Cosmos XR incubator and supported since 2018 by the city's Somatosensory Technology Park project, Innova was profiled by VR Scout in late 2020 as a cost-effective alternative to traditional medical simulation. In 2021, ChooseMo, a Taipei startup founded in August 2020 under Chief Executive Liang Chewei, published its first AI news anchor video on July 9th, introducing Han Xiaoxia, Summer Hen, described as Taiwan's first AI news anchor. The following month brought a structural development of broader regional consequence. The Asian Virtual Human Association was founded in Tokyo in July 2021. With Christopher Chen, who also chaired the Taiwan VTuber Association, named a founding director. The shared leadership cemented operational ties between the two ecosystems. During the 3rd edition of the Taiwan VTuber Association's annual hackathon, organized around the theme Beautiful Life City Marketing, Hsinwu University of Science and Technology took home both the Best Application and Best Visual prizes. The first half of 2022 was marked by 2 events that defined the technical and policy infrastructure for what came next. On March 23rd, Reallusion released its Actor Core library for NVIDIA Omniverse, timed to NVIDIA G TC 2022. The integration was announced under Chief Executive Charles Chen and made Actor Core content available through the Omniverse Asset Store. 6 weeks later, on May 6th, Meta opened Asia's first physical XR hub at DigiBlock C in Taipei, in joint partnership with the Institute for Information Industry. President Tsai Ing-wen attended alongside American Institute in Taiwan, Director Sandra Outkirk and Stephanie Chu, head of Meta Greater China. Meta's Chief Product Officer, Chris Cox, addressed the audience by video. The hub launched 3 programs spanning arts and culture, with TAICCA, commerce, through a Taiwan Trade Pavilion, and social welfare, with the Taipei Computer Association. Domestic technology firms continued to reach milestones through the latter half of the year. On October 13, Red Pill Lab released Red Pill Go, billed as the world's first sensorless motion capture running on mobile and powered by AI. Founded in 2017 by Chief Executive R.H. Shah and Chief Technology Officer Dobry Todorov, the company had been the only Taiwan member of the 2017 ViveX cohort and had received National Development Council backing. On November 12th, the 4th Virtual Human Hackathon Creation Contest held its award ceremony at the MODA Information Month exhibit. Under the theme, Digital Twin Virtual Humans Open the Metaverse, Taiwanese Local Specialties, drawing more than 60 teams from institutions including National Taipei University of Technology, Hsinwu, Wenzhou, Yuanzi, and Dongnan Senior High. The year 2023 saw Taiwan's digital human sector mature on multiple fronts. On January 5th, the Taiwan AI Association convened an AI talk in Taipei featuring 4 experts, among them Jerry Wu, founder and chief executive of APMIC, who spoke on virtual humans. By late March, the Smart City Summit and Expo at Nangang Exhibition Center, partly organized by the Taipei Computer Association, hosted the Multiverse Application Alliance. In April, AI Expo Taiwan 2023 ran from April 19th to 21st at Huashan 1914. On May 12th, HTC Medical VR partnered with Asia University's College of Nursing under Din Wu Huashan to launch the VirtiAI Virtual Person Lesson Plan Creation Platform. Built as the world's first generative AI metaverse lesson plan workshop, combining ChatGPT with VirtiVR for nursing and medical training. Computex 2023, held from May 30th to June 2nd, debuted Sabrina, an 85-inch interactive virtual fortune teller that combined APMIC's GPT model, Digital Domain's virtual human, a LightMax 85-inch display, and NVIDIA support. Less than a month later, on June 26th, Formosa Television aired the debut of its AI virtual news anchor, Mila Mii, at 18:30 on the international weather segment of Global View FTV. Developed over roughly 6 months by the Taipei firm Osense, founded in 2017 and led by Chief Executive Wang Yu-Kwang, Mila Mii used a diffusion model, AIGC pipeline together with Microsoft Azure AI text-to-speech and Visimi synthesis. In the autumn of 2023, Creative Expo Taiwan opened on September 21st and ran through October 1st at C-Lab on the former Air Force Command headquarters site. The exhibition, Open Air Force Command times AI Multiple Futures, curated by Wang Chengxiong and Chen Wei-Chi, and produced by Vision Base of Xiquan University's Design College, featured 9 AI virtual characters. On October 3rd, Public Television Service debuted its second-generation VTuber, Haiyue Lin Lin, whose name uses the character pair Lin Lin to evoke sparkling water. A10 International, listed in Taipei as 6277, used the 2023 Date Summit held under the auspices of the Ministry of Economic Affairs, International Trade Administration, and TETRA to showcase its Yusheng Xue A10 AI voice platform alongside a photorealistic 3D AI host. The summit gathered 19 AI industry leaders from 6 countries under the theme AI in Action, with Chang Xiaoyong, A10's Deputy General Manager for Consumer Products and R&D, presenting the work. Around the same period, BEARVFX, known in Chinese as Nenghuo Donghua, partnered with NEC Taiwan to develop an interactive 3D AI virtual human, founded on February 22, 2023 by Cheng Yiqi. As an independent Taiwanese startup, BEARVFX presented the project to attendees from Taipei, the Ministry of Digital Affairs, and NEC. In December 2023, the Taipei studio Moonshine Studio published the work of senior 3D artist Eric Chiang on NVIDIA's In the NVIDIA Studio blog. Chiang's Nana Virtual Receptionist was built using Blender's Cycles RTX OptiX renderer along with Marvelous Designer, Quixel Mixer, Substance 3D Painter, Accurig, and Unreal Engine, and ran on an MSIMEG Trident X2 workstation equipped with a GeForce RTX 4090. On Christmas Day, the Taipei agency Zhensheng Yule, known in English as Weverse, led by founder and chairman Heishe Yuhisi, staged its Shengdan Zhenxiang Bashi Christmas True Fragrance Buzz, a 5-hour evening event from 1700 to 2100 at 5,000 new Taiwan dollars per seat, featuring a roster of VTubers including Tuji, Wang Gucai, and IC Meya. A few days later, the founding of the Virtual Creator Development Association was announced, with Hisuan Yenxing as organizer, former United Microelectronics Vice Chairman Hisuan Mingqi as honorary chair, and former NCC chair Chan Tingyi as advisor. The year closed with a milestone in industry recognition. On December 31st at 2200, Public television service and Ogura Electronics co-hosted the inaugural Jim V. Jiang Golden V Awards ceremony, live-streamed on the Hai Yue Lin Lin YouTube channel across 5 award categories. The first half of 2024 brought consolidation among the platform players. On January 6th, the Veliver Group Gangan Girls, a 5-member ensemble comprising Kunashiki Lin, Pina Popuri, Iota M, Tsukinari Lux, and Ayasaki Yu, debuted on YouTube and joined 17 Live the following day. The new group followed Bushi Live, the first 17 Live Vliver IP group, which had launched on July 4, 2023, and the production company Nexus Stella, which had been spun up in December 2023. From March 1st to 3rd, the Wei Wuying Performing Arts Center in Kaohsiung hosted Fascination 24 Beethoven, at which the world's first interactive generative AI Beethoven was unveiled. 3 partners delivered the production. NEC Taiwan provided face recognition, BEARVFX built the 3D AI virtual human in Unreal Engine, and Microsoft supplied Azure OpenAI services. The music was performed by the Counterpoint Chamber Orchestra and the Evergreen Symphony Orchestra. On March 13, KFC Taiwan announced Kala, its AI intern generated from photographs of 400 KFC Taiwan employees, and deployed at the company's Digital Future Store 2.0. The technology came from Hong Kong-based Pantheon Lab under Chief Executive Ivan Lau, with KFC Taiwan General Manager Yvonne Hessier leading the rollout, and Pantheon Lab issued its formal press release on April 10th. Later that month, on March 29th, Ubitus KK, the Tokyo-based cloud gaming and AI firm led by Chief Executive Wesley Kuo, broadcast a 9-hour Minecraft live stream by Ubi-chan, the AI VTuber that had debuted in December 2023 as Taiwan's first entirely AI-driven virtual influencer, powered by Ubitus' UbiGPT model and a retrieval augmented generation pipeline. In late June, Springfish Studio, Taiwan's largest VTuber agency, announced on International Olympic Day that it would sponsor the Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee for the Paris 2024 Games, assigning VTuber talents as ambassadors for individual sports, with the announcement led by Chief Executive Chen Shanqing. In the second half of 2024, the institutional and military uses of digital human technology came into clearer view. Between July 22nd and 26th, the Hankwang 40 Live Troop exercise saw the Ministry of National Defense roll out its first AI virtual news anchor through the military news agency, capable of running in 18 languages and distributed to the public in Mandarin, English, Japanese, and Russian, with on-screen AI-generated warnings. Originally scheduled for July 25th, GamersCon 2024 opened a day late on July 26th at Taipei World Trade Center Hall 1 due to Typhoon Gaemi. On the morning of the opening, the Taiwan Game Industry Promotion Association, chaired by Liu Xin, and the Taiwan VTuber Association co-hosted crossover dialogue between virtual and real VTubers, illustrators, and cosplayers, featuring Japan's Dr. Chiwa. In late August, ABE Asia 2024 in Singapore drew the XR Express TW delegation under the advisement of the National Development Council and execution of TAVAR, with 4 startups, Tianyan, Lightgen, Barking Dog Technology, and Moment X, taking the stage. Moment X, led by Chief Executive James Jinwei Lee, presented its software-as-a-service offering for virtual humans and VTubers. On September 1st, Reporters' Day, Public Television Service published a set of AI use guidelines and convened an AI Innovation Application Task Force. PTS had earlier launched its AI assistant Pishuai in June on the program Xinwen Quan Qiu Hua. On October 25th, Reallusion, Keji, hosted the 2024 Digital Creation Virtual Creator Showcase, with Chief Executive Chen Chu-cheng joined by partners HP, Genvis, Shenyi Education, and IDIS, and the motion capture firm Noitom. Sanli's affiliate Chuangzhao Jineng, Create Intelligence, established in 2022 under director Wu Zhongping, and General Manager Lin Huichen, advanced its growable AI trainee Aika through the year. First introduced on Sunli's variety program, Wang Quan Yu Le, in 2023, Aika 2.0 was deployed in 2024 for Olympic broadcasting and as the promotional ambassador for Foxconn's drama, Q18 Quantum Prophecy, with Amazon Web Services providing the underlying infrastructure. In November, Ubitus announced that its Ubai1 platform, built on a traditional Chinese large language model, had been selected for the MODA Administration for Digital Industries Digital Plus Cloud Service Research and Development Subsidy for the 2024 fiscal year, with deployments including Ubi-chan, the Yes Bear character at Ningxia Night Market, and a Tai Ying Hui persona developed with National University of Tainan. Around the same time, Hsinchu's National Taiwan University Hospital partnered with Microsoft Taiwan to launch the IC Generative AI Smart Health Education Platform after roughly a year of research and development. The closed generative AI architecture used vetted patient education content with Microsoft Taiwan Public Sector General Manager Chen Shoucheng and Hsinchu Branch Smart Healthcare Innovation Center Deputy Director Teng Meng Lan among the leadership. On November 25th, 17 Live Group filed with the Singapore Exchange to disclose its acquisition of the Tokyo-based Mikai Inc., parent of the VTuber agency React. Founded in August 2016 by Uemura Takahiro, Mikai had launched a React in July 2018, and at the time of the deal, the agency's most prominent talents, including Shishigami Leona, with more than 330,000 subscribers, and Hana Hasamikyu with more than 320,000, anchored a roster of 13 VTubers under a platform plus IP model that 17 Live called its forward strategy. On December 6th, Changzhou Christian University's College of Information and Design and the Taiwan VTuber Association co-hosted the 6th Virtual Influencer Design Competition at the Tainan campus on the theme Virtual Spokespersons for Taiwan's 368 towns and districts, with 218 entries narrowed to 7 finalists. The gold prize went to Wang Changfei for Sakasato, silver to Tai Yufan for Dadao Chen Girl Daoling, and bronze to Chinpei Chen for White Platinum Dragon. 3 days later, on December 9, Public Television Service formalized a memorandum with the Industrial Technology Research Institute to develop an AI virtual sign language weather anchor for the second half of 2025, paired with cooperation with Japan's NHK on a Taiwan sign language version of the AI sign anchor Kiki for the 2025 Tokyo Deaflympics. A signal moment for the integration of digital humans into mainstream Taiwanese entertainment came on January 12, 2025, when Inventec, listed in Taipei as 2356, staged its 50th anniversary annual gala at the Taipei Arena. The virtual artist Mila Mii performed 4 songs including Xiang Ai Xiang Sha, which incorporated traditional Gezai opera elements, the up-tempo Shuai Ge Fen Suiji, the ballad Quan Yu, and Ni Zai Wo Xin Shang, performed as a tribute to the late singer Coco Lee. The character had been created by music producer Chen Tzu Hong of Enjoy Music, together with Inventec's Metaverse Technology Department under Chiu Chuancheng and Lin Chao Liang, using the in-house VR state platform layered on Unreal Engine. TAICCA coordinated the project. Costumes were designed by the knitwear designer Pan Yi Liang, in collaboration with the Fujian Catholic University Department of Textiles and Clothing, and the project budget exceeded 10 million new Taiwan dollars. Mila had previously made her online debut on November 5, 2024. In late February and early March 2025, 17 Live published its 2024 fiscal year results, reporting that VLiver revenue had surged 121% year over year to $11 million, driven by the Japanese market and the IP strategy, while the AI co-host product was confirmed for full launch in the first half of 2025, building on the AI assistant introduced in November 2024. From March 18 to 21st, Pantheon Lab demonstrated its enhanced meta-human interface with emotional intelligence at NVIDIA GTC 2025 in San Jose, citing customers including Toyota, KFC Taiwan, the Hong Kong Airport Authority, SBS Transit Singapore, and the National Gallery Singapore. On March 25th, the Tainan Art Museum opened its summer flagship exhibition, Formosa Era, Knowledge Enlightenment of Modern Taiwanese Art, curated by Pai Shiming and running through July 6th, with digital and AI components, including style transfer treatments of works by Shen Che Tsai, Tsai Taoju, Lin Che Hassin, and Liu Che Xiang, alongside a holographic projection of the painting Qing Liu. The next day, March 26th, HTC Medical VR signed a memorandum of understanding with Hualien Tsuchi Hospital and Tsuchi University to build a generative AI virtual patient database and an AI virtual patient lesson plan platform with 22 case scenarios spanning more than 10 specialties. Signatories included Wu Pinan, Vice President of Hualien Tsuchi, Chen Zongying, Vice President of Tsuchi University and Hospital, and Pao Yongche, Senior Vice President of HTC. The middle of April brought Taiwan's first dedicated VTuber Expo. Held April 12th and 13th at the Taipei Expo Park Huabozheng Yangguan, the 2025 TV Expo gathered more than 40 Taiwan VTubers across booths, live streams, and fan meetups, with content projected through an Epson EB-PU1008W onto a 150-inch screen, and tickets priced from 250 new Taiwan dollars. On April 21st, the Ministry of Health and Welfare's Responsible AI Execution Center, which had launched its hospital subsidy program with the Industrial Technology Research Institute the previous September, presented the inaugural results from 10 participating hospitals. Among them, Mackay Memorial introduced AI tablet drug recognition, Peiyai Hospital deployed generative AI for nursing records, and Tri-Service General Hospital used an AI ECG system. Soochow University opened its Smart Innovation AI Learning Center on April 30th at the Waishuangxi campus under the College of Big Data, equipping the space with NVIDIA GeForce RTX 50 series desktops to support more than 10 courses on AI virtual humans and VR metaverse applications, with University President Chan Qianlong and NVIDIA's Chu Yi-wei presiding. Through May, the calendar accelerated. From May 10th to June 10th, Springfish Studio partnered with Pixiv on its 2025 illustration competition under the dual themes of Idol and Summer, open to its 14 talents and judged by a panel that included Capcom and Nijisanji EN illustrators. On May 12th, International Nurses Day, Mackay Memorial Hospital announced its AI virtual human nursing training program structured around 16 scenario topics and 7 evaluation dimensions on a competency-based medical education foundation, with HTC Technology powering the dialogue and Director of Nursing Chai Jung-mei, Head of Medical Education Li Chao-xiong, and Nursing Supervisor Li Yuxia leading the rollout. At the Computex 2025 keynote on May 19th, NVIDIA Chief Executive Jensen Huang announced 3 programs of immediate relevance to the digital human field. Newton, a GPU-accelerated differentiable physics engine, co-built with Google DeepMind and Disney Research, and integrated into Mujoko and Isaac Sim, which would be open-sourced in July. Project R2X, a desktop digital human and AI assistant interface with drag-and-drop file processing, and a partnership between InWorld AI and Streamlabs to deliver an AI streaming co-host with sidekick, producer, and technical assistant modes. During the Computex run from May 20th to 23rd at Nangang, Inventec exhibited Mila Mii performing live across all 4 days, powered by NVIDIA Audio 2 Phase 3D, alongside its Artemis 2GB 300 NVL72 rack, and a gastrointestinal cancer AI integrated with NVIDIA IGX/Holoscan. At NVIDIA GTC Taipei 2025, held concurrently from May 21st to 23rd, Ubitus KK and Meikai Memorial Hospital presented AI-enabled healthcare multimodal robot collaboration, unveiling 3 co-developed robots that draw on NVIDIA Blackwell GPUs Omniverse, Isaac GR00T, ACE, and Jetson AGX Orin. Meikai disclosed it was piloting a virtual human digital character on emergency department screens for triage Q&A, patient companionship, and data collection, with President Chen Wenhan and Vice President Chen Yuzhen describing the deployment as Taiwan's first hospital adoption of NVIDIA's B200 platform. The summer continued at this pace. From June 26 to 28th, the 11th AI Taiwan Future Commerce Expo, organized by Business Next, occupied Yuanshan with more than 250 booths across 6 zones under the theme AI in Action, with APMIC, Chusmo, and other Taiwan virtual human vendors among the exhibitors. At the 2025 Golden Melody Festival in Taipei, the opening pitching session, Creating the Artists of the Future, an AI Times Metaverse Innovation Lab, again featured Mila Mii, with Inventec Senior Vice President Chaucer Chu and Enjoy Record Chief Executive Chen Tzu-hung discussing virtual idol ethics and intellectual property models. In July, TTS confirmed that Taiwan's first VTuber-led album, Universal Music's collaboration with Springfish Studio on Jishen Kong Jihua, had been released, building on Springfish's 2023 launches with Sad News and the Taoyuan Iron Rose Music Festival, and announced that Springfish had joined the 4th cohort of the Taika Cultural Content Accelerator. On August 12th, 17 Live released its first half 2025 results, recording its first sequential revenue increase since the December 2023 SGX listing, with second quarter revenue of $41.0 million up from $40.1 million in the first quarter. V-Liver revenue rising 16.7% year over year to $5.6 million, net cash of $82.2 million, and an inaugural dividend of 1.5 Singapore cents per share. 2 days later, HTC unveiled the Vive Eco Smart Glasses, billed as the world's first AI smart glasses with full traditional Chinese support, offering privacy-first local storage, multi-AI provider compatibility with Gemini and ChatGPT, and real-time translation, priced at $520 or 15,600 new Taiwan dollars. On August 27th, Reallusion launched Character Creator 5, introducing high-definition character bases with up to 16 times the mesh detail of previous versions. The Actor Mixer non-destructive blending tool that can combine up to 6 characters, HD facial profiles, MetaHuman Animator compatibility, and updated plugins for Maya, Marmoset, Blender, Unreal Engine, and ZBrush, with a perpetual license at $299, alongside an iClone 8.6 update for HD support. Autumn 2025 saw the educational sector and the cultural industry policy framework converge. In September, the K-12 textbook publisher Nan iBook Company opened recruitment for its second-generation VTubers under the callsign Crow, following the October 2024 debuts of its first-generation pair Gantang Yamena and Haise Shuijing. The first VTubers featured at Taiwan's official Education Technology Expo in November 2024, with a Minecraft concert held in July 2025 to mark the half anniversary. On September 12th, HTC Vive Originals brought VTuber concert experiences to the Taipei FF Comic Expo using the Vive X R Elite headset, including a single VR concert, Illusionary by Nemesis and Arendelle, and one-on-one VR meet and greets with Lutra and Pin Yu, supported by hand tracking and special effects pipelines. From October 10th to 26th, the 2025 Taiwan Technology X Culture Expo, co-hosted by the Ministry of Culture and the Kaohsiung City Government at the Pier 2 Arts Center, ran on the theme AI Synergy for the Next Content Economy. With an international conference on October 22nd and 23rd, gathering 12 experts from Taiwan, the United Kingdom, Japan, Korea, and the United States. Culture Minister Li Yuan emphasized the three I's, AI, IP, and innovation, and MODA Vice Minister Ho Yixu attended. TAICA's Innovations Cultural Tech Exchange exhibited 72 original Taiwanese works, while an industry track on AI-driven virtual production featured HTC Vive Originals, the simulator ride manufacturer Brogant, VetaFX, Chief Executive Daniel Xia, meta researcher Ma Wangchun, and DreamWorks. On October 29, Taipei Mayor Chiang Wan-an confirmed that NVIDIA's new Taiwan headquarters, the project known as NVIDIA Constellation, would be sited on the T17 and T18 plots within the Beitou Shilin Technology Park, with Shinkong Life Insurance relinquishing its surface rights against termination compensation of approximately 3.64 billion new Taiwan dollars and a formal contract targeted for mid-2026. The complex is intended to house engineers working on NVIDIA ASE, Audio Two-Phase 3D, Omniverse, and Isaac. From December 4th to 7th, the Taiwan Healthcare Plus Expo saw Ubitus KK and Mackay Memorial demonstrate the production deployments of their AI healthcare applications, including autonomous mobile robots with virtual assistants, logistics and safety inspection robots, and the emergency department virtual human pilot now handling navigation, registration, companionship, and multilingual question and answer functions. On December 8th, the MODA Administration for Digital Industries, together with the Institute for Information Industry and IDC, released Taiwan's first government-backed Generative AI IT Services Implementation Guideline at the National Taiwan University Hospital International Convention Center, positioning the Taiwanese IT services sector to deploy generative AI, including virtual humans, across manufacturing, finance, and healthcare. The early months of 2026 confirmed that the industry had reached an industrial scale phase. In January, Reallusion introduced subscription plans alongside its perpetual licenses, pricing iClone 365 at $59 per month or $199 per year, Character Creator 365 at $29 per month or $99 per year, and the Reallusion 3D Suite 365 at $129 per month or $599 per year, while moving the Acupose Infinity product in the opposite direction by switching it from subscription to a $149 perpetual license, with previous subscribers receiving the perpetual entitlement. From January 29th to February 1st, Taipei Game Show 2026 occupied Nangang Hall, one with 399 exhibitors from 26 countries. The show inaugurated a partnership with Twitch on a creators lounge for live streamers and VTubers, featured a dedicated platformer game starring HoloLive's Shirakami Fubuki, and explicitly included AI applications in its B2B zone, alongside the concurrent Asia-Pacific Game Summit. On February 26th, 17 Live Group reported its full year 2025 results, returning to net profit in the second half with $3.7 million in profit after tax, declaring a final dividend of 0.5 Singapore cents per share, and confirming both the 100% acquisition of Ncraft and a stake increase in Makai Inc. to 83.5%, with the remaining acquisition obligation terminated in 2025 against a $414,000 gain in other reserves. On March 7, Public Television Service launched its third-generation VTuber, Yu Ye Nanchi, with a debut livestream at 2000 on the official Gongshi Hai Shui Yu Chang YouTube channel. The lineage now spans from the first-generation Xiaomei, active 2021 to July 2023, through the second-generation Hai Yue Lin Lin, debut October 3, 2023, to the present, and the third-generation selection drew more than 200 applicants. Around this period, BEARVFX deployed an AI virtual pharmacist at the Everridge, Shenghengchang, duty-free shop in Taoyuan Airport Terminal 2, integrating pulse sensing for personalized health supplement recommendations in multiple languages with 24-hour availability, achieving roughly 99% face recognition accuracy and a 3-second response time. Following its showcase at Tokyo's XR Kaigi, which presented a Taipei mayor Cheng Wan on AI virtual human alongside cross-industry deployments for restaurants, healthcare, museums, banks, and retail, BEARVFX announced plans to establish a Japan subsidiary. APMIC, meanwhile, was named an NVIDIA strategic partner during Jensen Huang's Computex keynotes in both 2024 and 2025, and its Priv AI, Kaigan, and S1 fine-tuning offerings were deployed across more than 1,100 Taiwanese enterprises and government bodies, including Taiwan NTT, Formosa Biomedical, Taishin Bank, which signed for credit card AI virtual banker integration with Taishin's Rose virtual employee, Taipei City Government, and the Industrial Technology Research Institute. The company had closed a $1 million pre-A round in 2024. The Moda AI1 platform's Gen AI Stars, Generative AI 100 Industries Application Contest continued to provide deepening guidance to AI avatar and virtual human startups, paired with energy registration certification for AI vendors. On April 21st, 2026, the Computex organizers confirmed that the show's 2026 edition would again feature an NVIDIA keynote on the latest AI innovations, with forum registration breaking previous records, closing the chronicled period on the same axis around which Taiwan's digital human ecosystem had pivoted only a few years earlier.